Taurus, there is some type of opportunity or big change that Spirit wants you to act on, like jump in and go full force or full steam ahead. That's what I was hearing towards something. You may not have all the evidence that you need to feel confident in your decision. It could feel like you're making a very impulsive type of determination without a lot of facts to go with it. Okay, this is like an emotionally charged thing that Spirit is encouraging you to do, and it has something to do with your honest truth, or you being very assertive and direct on where you stand or what you feel, what your heart is telling you to like do this. It has something to do with communication as well. Again, there's something about evidence or memories of the past. I feel like you have connected the dots about something. You have a very strong view on what the truth is. You could have seen something in passing, I'm seeing, or you could have heard something, or your heart is just telling you like you know the evidence or you have the answers. It could feel very risky to do this, Taurus. Again, Spirit just keeps encouraging me like this is something that may make your heart palpitate like really fast when you think about it. It's like emotionally charged, but you know exactly what you're thinking is right. You know exactly what you're feeling to be true. So it's like just being honest. This is what I want to get off my chest, or just being honest. This is what I'm seeing. I'm also hearing for someone as well. You picked up on some type of deception before. Okay, like a red flag. It may have made you raise your eyebrow like, this is interesting. This could have been in regards to someone on life support. I don't know why I'm hearing life support, or someone that may have been in the hospital. Okay, you may know something as to what happened to this person while they were in the hospital. Okay. It's not even in your character to really act in this way, but it's like you got this emotional nudge for a reason. You have chicken fries. Yeah, you can have chicken and fries. Hold on. That's my niece, y'all. It's like you are emotionally charged about something, but you don't have a lot of proof. That's what Spirit keeps saying to me. Like you just know something is exactly what you think it is. So if that's you, Taurus, this message may resonate with you. If you're new, welcome to our Love Nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. If you're returning, welcome back, you guys. Be aware of anyone in the comments pretending to be me. If you ever want to book a personal reading, that information is in my description box. All right. This is something very disappointing. Okay. I'm also getting a message for someone as well that may have been left to deal with some type of medical illness by yourself. Someone in your family could have had a medical illness, or you knew they had like medical issues, but no one spoke about it. I am picking up that energy. When you think back on the past situation, you may have known that somebody did something. They had a snap decision. They did something without thinking about it. Hold on a second, y'all. They did something without thinking about it. Okay. It's giving me like the TV show Snapped. All right. Like someone had a snap reaction to a particular emotion. It's a lot of messages coming through right now, you guys. So I'm going to do my best to kind of grab it out of thin air and anchor it in this reading. Yeah, it's like a snap decision. They didn't really think about it. This could be something that's already under investigation or undergoing some type of investigation already. And you may know like some type of breakthrough or truth about the situation. You suspect something. That's the overall energy that I get. It's like you suspect something. Somebody is Yeah, you're just waiting for some type of confirmation about something. There's a love energy coming through in this reading as well, but it's very faint. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know, you guys. There's some type of letter confirmation coming through the form of a letter. Like they said something specifically that really, they said something specifically that really proves their state of mind. Okay. If any of you are dealing with a romantic situation, Taurus, where your person has like a third party lawsuit or a third party legal situation that they're currently going through, this their third party person in their life, it looks like wrote them a letter where they were like breaking up with them, or a text message. There's something about a letter that was written that it's like in one version of what they're saying, they're like saying, you know, you left me to deal with all this by myself. I can't believe you did this to me. And at the same time, they're kind of threatening the person, where they're saying, like, threatening them to like say they did something to a child. There's something about a child that's involved as well for somebody. So that third party person may be accusing your romantic person of harming a child, or kind of saying it in an indirect way. It's like they're saying to the person, if anything happens to such and such, me, or to your child, it's going to be all your fault, which is like a indirect threat to harm someone, like premeditated, or to make this person like come back towards them and validate their emotional state of mind. It just feels like someone is very argumentative, but they throw around words that feel very lucid. Yeah, and their objection is to get what they want, or their desire is to make your person, whatever this third party situation is, their objective is to kind of get that person to come out of isolation and pick up the phone and talk to them and give them some type of reassurance that they still want to be in the connection. That's the type of entanglement that I'm seeing. And like this person is reading the message or the email or the text message or the letter, and they're looking at this person like, is your head screwed on straight? Why would you say something like that? That's really wicked, or that's really like dark. Someone also could be saying something to the degree of like, if I can't have you, nobody can. And then at the same time saying, I love you, I want to be with you. It's like, what? So you're being warned about somebody's behavior if they're showing red flags of when they're emotionally charged, they say things sideways out of their mouth, or when they're emotionally backed into the corner, they kind of throw it back on you and try to make you feel like, well, if you're not talking to me, I'm not talking to you either. If you're mad at me, I'm mad too. The reason of them doing that is to do like some reverse psychology, but it's like an emotional warning here. The best way I could describe this is someone wants you to believe that they are a person of their word, like they're very authentic about what they say. And the problem is there's no actions that validates whatever they say. Their actions are, 1 minute they're in, 1 minute they're out. 1 minute they know what they want, the next minute they are emotionally combative. Okay, this is someone, I just get this energy like it's very mantic. It's giving me no diagnosis, but it's like split personality, bipolar type of energy. It's like just when I think I'm catching on to what this person is really saying that they want, it all feels like wishful thinking. It all feels like your words, handwrite, your whatever you're saying doesn't match what you do. It's like just empty affirmations. Like I want to be with you. I love you. But your actions don't reflect that. There's something about this person may still be like emotionally immature, but they feel like they're right about what they feel, or they right about how they think. Something is off. Okay? And whatever this energy is, I feel like you've outgrown this type of thought process or this state of mind. Okay? Wheel of Fortune, fate. Something is fated to happen in regards to this situation. Yeah, it's like someone keeps lying, or they have, 1 minute they're one way, the next minute they're not, and you don't really know who's the authentic person or who they really are. It's hard to put your finger on it. This person's not giving you anything except red flags. And even though I see that romantic situation, I'm also picking up on that platonic situation, relationships with family. And you may feel it on your heart to do something very impulsive. Like if you're being true to yourself, if you're being true to your authentic self, you want to set your heart free and be your authentic self. But it's something about seizing this moment to speak up for yourself, or to put your foot down. Look at that, the Fool. There's one last thing that you need to do in regards to a family situation. It's like you need to communicate and speak your truth. It's like liquid courage. Wow. So let's dive back into this romantic situation, because someone is communicating with you from the other side. Giving you some type of clarity, and you may be wondering, like, is this really a message for you, or is this like your constructs of your own thought processes? Something is going down. I heard going down in the DM. Going down in the DM. It go down. It go down. Look at that ding. I heard walk in the park. This is going to feel like a walk in the park once something is finalized. Spirit, what is going on here? Alright, we finna pull some letters. Let's see if these letters mean anything to any of you. Because I feel like I'm picking up deceased energy, but I'm also picking up on energy like, someone telepathically communicating with you. Taurus, none of your energy is out here. Okay, so we're going to pull a couple letters, y'all. Maybe they may mean something to you, and it might bring you some type of clarification or confirmation. All right. I heard A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. Okay, vowels. Something could do with vowels. Someone could be married. All right, so we got U, R, and I'm seeing a lot of repeats. So a lot of this is like repeat. Someone's a repeat offender. They do things repetitively. All right, so we got 2 U's. I definitely see run. Or you could have someone from the other side telling you to run away from a person, to let go of someone. Okay, this person could be very rude to you. All right, someone feels like you're rare. You're too rare for someone to be caught up in some type of entanglement. Or someone's too old. All right, but these letters could mean something to you. If they don't, just scratch that part. But again, I just feel like there's some type of spiritual guide that's trying to help you. This could be a loved one that's also a guide, a very wise guide at that, a very wise person. I did a video about rear view mirror, so you may want to watch that channel message. The thumbnail is called rear view. All right, something is behind you. Put something behind you. Keep it there is what they're saying. Like something that you put behind you, keep it there, leave it there. If you're trying to decide if you should reinvest in someone, or a connection is only going to block you from your true destiny, and it's going to end the same way, like a repetitive cycle. All right, strong counterpart energy. There is someone on the other side that is spiritually helping you evolve into this confident businessman, businesswoman, into this very powerful being. But something about red flags, when you meet people that give you red flags, they end up blocking you and stealing from you, like stealing some type of inheritance that's yours, stealing some type of birthright that's yours. This is something that you have to claim. Okay, you could be a channeler. Yeah, I feel like critical judgment. We have 8 here. Whatever you're writing, whatever you're speaking, whatever you're channeling, whether you do divination or not, you're getting direct channeled messages. It feels like from ascended masters. There's a choice hanging in the balance. And this is a very important choice. They want you to remember what it was like in the past when you repeated a cycle. Did that person broke your heart? If that person made you feel less confident, fucked with your self-esteem. They want you to have they want you to have like this affirmative action where you don't have to wait for shit to blow up before you can see. Like, you're able to see a disaster before it hits. You're able to see how something is not going to work. They want you to trust that you already have the knowledge, you already know what this looks like, and they want you to focus more on your destiny. Right now is not the time to try to escape the reality of this situation and clam up and feel unsure about your decision. You're about to make a very calculated decision. All right, look at that certainty. You have the right brain. Your senses are really like, someone makes your spidey senses go off. It's like they trigger your spidey senses. You always feel like they're up to no good. There's something about your Akashic record as well that holds some type of answers for you. There's a community, a group of people, a romantic connection, all of the above, that you have a very long karmic history with, and not just this lifetime, but in other lifetimes as well. Their objective is to keep you in a shell, all right, so they can prevent you from having some type of ascension. And every time you try to illuminate, like bring light to a situation, I feel like you are shut down, or you're perceived as being someone that's pessimistic or thinks the worst case scenario. But this is really deep, you guys. Okay, so in this Akashic, let's slow down. All right. In this Akashic record, in past lives, you and these people have played a very significant role. Lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. In those lifetimes, they kept you from reaching your potential. In every single lifetime, you're faced with this same decision. The purpose that they serve in your life is to keep you from reaching your destiny. Okay? Many of you are on your last incarnation. So something about your Akashic record holds some type of wisdom that is going to help you not fail this lifetime, this incarnation. And you have a spiritual guide. Okay? Your spiritual counterpart may be on the other side. For some of you, your spiritual counterpart is on the other side. A part of their contract with you this lifetime was to die early. Okay? Was to die early, or to have a short life. Okay? I heard coming out of their body for you. So they were willing to come out of their body and assist you from the spiritual realm to make sure that you don't fail this lifetime. You don't trust anybody during this time. Okay? You don't trust anybody during this time. There's no one that you can really trust around you. No one in your family, no support groups, no nothing like that that you can really trust. It always feels like it's a naive, or you feel left gullible to certain people that you try to trust. Okay? What this energy is telling me, whoever your divine counterpart, your life partner, whatever this energy was to you in life, this is someone that I feel is on the other side that is trying to assist you with some type of decision. You got the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Helping you juggle your responsibilities. They want you to know that you can confidently do something by yourself without the support of others. You are destined to accomplish this. Okay? What you can't see, this person has your back. Okay, there's someone that has your back. So when you sleep or when you daydream, all right, with this Pisces energy, anytime that you daydream or you have like moments where you just feel really tired, where you want to sleep more, this person is communicating with you and giving you Akashic information, that helping you access parts of your brain to be able to remember. All right, it's not about remembering the flesh of these people that were of the people that are intended to suppress your true authentic self. It's about remembering parts of your past lives where you're able to identify those by their eyes. Like, you know how they say eyes are the windows to the soul? You need to be able to sense this. It's not something you're going to have evidence or proof of. You're going to have to just have a sense of knowing without a shadow of a doubt. And then this soul on the other side is going to send you confirmations that is going to affirm what you already know and assist you into making some type of choice that you need to make. Something about this choice is that you need to make this choice. You need to do this. It's going to write some type of karmic lesson this lifetime that you've been trying to accomplish in many lives. Whew. Let's get one more card. I want to know about what's in the Akashic Spirit. They're acting like a spiritual guide from you from the other side to make sure you don't fail at this ascension or you don't miss your mark. They say you never miss your mark, but certain people keep you playing small. Yeah. You're meant to be a star. You're meant to anchor some type of light here. Ooh. I'm seeing you being like a well-known healer, counselor, spiritual leader. Okay? You provide some type of emotional support utilizing spirituality. You're an important figure, I'm hearing, Taurus. In every lifetime, you have always become a very important figure. And they know this about you, whoever they are. Let me see who they are. That's what I need to know. Who the hell are they? Cause of let me find some cards, y'all. Hold on. Who are they? Who's the archetype that is opposing Taurus spirit? Who is the archetype that is opposing Taurus? So we have Hermit in the shadow attribute. So withdrawals from society out of fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. So the people that are opposing you strategically do not want to help people that are in need of soul searching, people that are in need of help on their spiritual journey. You see how we have here the Hermit? I just got chills, y'all. We have the Hermit back here. Okay. And then you have the Hermit here, but it's showing up in the shadow attribute. So the people that oppose you, they don't really want people to have real genuine healing. They don't really want people to have real emotional confidence in themselves. There's something about people's brain cells being affected. Okay, I'm hearing the Stepford Wives. In the movie The Stepford Wives, there was a part in the movie, spoiler alert, click off if you don't want to hear this part if you've never seen the movie. There is a part in the movie The Stepford Wives where all of the women that were under the mind control of the Stepford community, how they even performed the mind control, they strategically inserted micro nano chips in specific parts of the brain that would make the Stepford Wives be obedient. Okay, be obedient to their husbands, to be obedient to whoever is controlling the remote, right? There was a remote that was given to the husbands as a way to control the women by pretty much pressing buttons on the remote or giving commands. Their brain would automatically respond and do whatever they wanted them to do, dress how they wanted them to dress, act like they wanted them to act. And one of the symptoms to having that type of chip in their brain or that type of trigger hitting a certain cortex or in their brain, where they would have like these manic episodes where they would kind of just like talk on replay, or they would speak repetitively saying the same thing over and over again. It doesn't make sense. It would kind of act like bipolar in a way. And one of the major corporations that they mention in the movie, or that what they drop in a movie, is the lady who created the damn chip. She worked for Apple and Intel, right? And then throughout the movie, all the husbands that wanted to control, they were in a secret society for the men only. And these were emotionally immature. Okay? I'm going to call them betas. Beta males, okay? That felt inferior to powerful women. That felt inferior to women that, because remember in the movie, all the women that were in the movie, they were either lawyers, they were either business, women, or they had something going for them. They had a very masculine personality, per se, very powerful, very dominant, and all of those men felt small in comparison to those women. And the crazy part about it is this shit came out, I think, in 2004, if I'm not mistaken. And how they got these men to invest in this secretive society was by feeding them a dream that they would be the ones to remain in power, that they would be the ones to control the entire world, not just in that community, but objectively, this was trying to be something that they wanted to have all over the world, to make it perfect, supposedly. And majority of those men, they worked for major corporations like Microsoft, Disney, and they dropped a lot of different corporations that I feel has some relevance in this reading with the Hierophant. They all are in cahoots together, working behind the scenes. So the beta males, that's what it feels like. The forces that they feel inferior to very powerful or dominant individuals. And because they have this superiority complex, they want to control, and they're willing to invest in it by fucking with people's mind or manipulating people's mind. There's something about using the hermit energy, doing things in the dark. Okay, there's some interfering with this spiritual realm that's occurring. And these people are being utilized by forces that kind of have that society type of... You know what this feels like? This feels like major corporations that are behind the scenes trying to create something to shift or mind control people, right? And it's going to sound very conspiracy theories, so we're just going to call it what it is. It's a theory. But if you know, you know. So what they're doing is they are targeting beta males that are under, either they're dating very powerful women or they're dating very powerful people, and they're subliminally talking directly to those types of individuals that are operating in their shadow attributes. They feel alone. They have a lot of withdrawn society fears. They fear being judged by others. They fear being different. So they're subliminally sending direct messages to these types of individuals that want love but can't have it, or feel like they can never really have the love that they give reciprocated to them. Remote controlling them from wherever they are in the world and getting them to gather evidence. They're getting them to gather evidence. This is like a mass scale, like Salem witch trials type shit. It's like if you have any suspicion that your person is exhibiting signs of manic behavior or having dreams or seeing premonitions or saying that they're having visions, it's signs of hallucination. And if those beta males or those individuals are afraid of losing you, Taurus, or afraid of losing what they have with you, those subliminal messages plant seeds of doubt in them. And the way that it manifests is they start looking at you like, you're the reason why I'm sad. You're the reason why I don't feel love. You're the reason why this. Some of you guys, those energies that are being utilized to facilitate this brainwashing, things are going to start happening where they're going to like tell their doctor or something like, I think that my person maybe need to get a MRI, or I think my person is not doing very well. For some of you, these third party energies that feel rejected, right? They feel rejected, or they feel like they're losing something that belongs to them. If they're married to that person, they're going to start doing certain things like trying to admit people into like a 72-hour hold or 48-hour hold at a mental institute. And this is like a brainwashing that's happening, utilizing people in this low vibration. And what they're going to do is, when those intuitives or sensitive beings start saying things like, I don't want to be with you anymore, or I feel like I have a spiritual calling, I want to be my true self, like they're going to reach out to their pastors and say things like, this person doesn't want to, this person's acting strange, this person is acting like they haven't been sleeping well. They're just going to start reporting certain things on that person to get that the state involved or the law involved, where that person has no right, kind of doing like power of attorney, trying to classify someone as being mentally unstable to continue being a parent or continue being self-sufficient. And the objective is for these forces that are utilizing the brainwashing of these low vibrational third parties, energies around you, they're going to try to admit you into like a psychiatric ward. They're going to try to admit you into and say, I'm doing it because I love you. The whole point that I'm trying to make right now is, when you try to defend yourself and say that you don't think that, and you have proof to say otherwise, they're going to rebut that. Because you have no evidence. So someone's planning to like paint you out to be some mentally unstable person, based off of your spiritual abilities. Like you're not really talking to someone, you're hallucinating. Things like that. They're going to try to come for your character, and say like, I feel like they need to get tested. I feel like they need to be, observed. And if that person is married to you, or you're married to that person, or your person is married to a third party person going through that, because they're married, they can legally put them into like the hospital or admit them. Now, what these forces that are doing this, their whole objective is they can't get you, Taurus, okay, or they can't get the collective in general to willingly be experimented on, to willingly admit themselves to be studied I'm picking up case study information here. So this is one of their ways that they're going to try to brainwash low vibrational people so they can have you in their control. So those forces that be can study you. I'm picking up Minority Report. You know how those three empaths that they used to help predict things in the future. They were actually normal children, normal people that were technically kidnapped and used as the computer software for being able to predict the future. The objective is to like all these movies coming out right now talking about, you know, characters like Eleven and all those special gifted people being put into concentration camps and studied and experimented on and trying to push their limit of their ability, is because they're aware of an ascension. They're aware that everything that is happening in the cosmos is directly, that's that 8, right? As within, so without. They're aware that whatever's happening above is also affecting us on the planet. Moon energy. The moon, the way that the tides move on the earth is affected by the moon energy. So they're really trying to study and observe the moon energy, how it stimulates the brain or what's happening. And the objective is to be able to tap into that spiritual realm and create like a terror, because they want to like master some type of teleportation to be able to come out of your body. And they're really trying to push this surrogate initiative, and this surrogate initiative is like giving people the opportunity to be able to sell this option where if you no longer want your body, you can just get a new body. You know what I'm saying? Or you no longer want to be in this flesh, you can download or upload your consciousness into like a robot. Things like that. Like they're really pushing that initiative, and it's coming through experimenting on people that have been affected by the cosmos. So Spirit wants you to know that you not being able to see that, all right, some of you have past life Akashic records where you were unjustly tried or persecuted before in past lives, and that has happened over some way or another. They find a way to silence you. They find a way to make you feel rejected. They find a way to keep your energy, your consciousness from ever really anchoring. Okay. And in every lifetime you may feel like you've been burned before, or you've been, you know, tried unjustly before. And I feel like for those of you that really, really genuinely resonate with that, whatever's happening between destiny and fate says that it's always going to play out for you like this, based off your past life, you know, failures in your Akashic record. That's where all of your information is stored. Your Akashic record. You're accessing your Akashic record, which is giving you like premonitions, predetermined facts that haven't happened yet. However, based off the rights that have been established, based off the system that has been established, no one can necessarily completely study you unless there's a reason why you're in their hands, right? So you're taking a gamble by not listening to your intuition, relying on just luck rather than your hard work. You'll be playing a very risky game, mind game, with a very intelligent eagle eye, a very intelligent, like big brother, someone that's always watching you. Be playing a very risky game, trying to give certain people the opportunity to fuck you over, the opportunity to do this to you. if you're waiting for confirmation or evidence that, I'm waiting to catch that person cheating on me, or I'm waiting to catch that person actually stab me in the back. I'm waiting to catch that person and validate for me what my intuition is already telling me, then you would be making a very foolish gamble with your life and with your freedom, because the first thing that this person wants to do when they get the opportunity is to put your ass away. That's what I heard. To block you from accessing this part of your mind, from accessing this part of your intuition. And it's the pull on you. Again, I'm picking up that energy. If I can't have you, no one else can. This is like thoughts that are running through somebody's mind, and with them being in that low vibration, these could be thoughts that are being sent to this person, right? And them not having control over their own actions, and them being like a very easy puppet to control or mastermind. Those thoughts can have this person make a snap decision and do certain things without ever really thinking twice. And no matter what you say, this person, like, based off of this person's level in your life, like let's say they're married, or this could be your person, based off that person's level of, whatever in their life, they have some type of pull or rank to block someone. I get this energy like someone's willing to do anything to assure that you never ever, no one else ever has the ability to have you. No one else has the ability, even if they have to keep you locked up in a room, as long as they know that no one else can have you, even if you don't want to be with them. I heard desperate times calls for desperate measures. There's something about this person that's very desperate. Yeah. Desperate to like have a life with you. Desperate to be with you. And like they'll put on whatever facade they need to put on long enough for them to feel like they have you. Or this could be happening to your person. It's like they want you to be in this fantasy with them, but there's a lot of like, look at that, karma. Moving away from karmic relationships, karmic family members, karmic, a lot of shit that is karmic, y'all. They sit and think about ways to affect you, like, well, if this person do this, then this is how I'm gonna retaliate. If this person says that, then this is how I'm gonna get them back. There's so many different malicious intentions happening right now, but there's something about the Akashic where this has happened before. It's like all these people or energies on some intuitive level, they know you're very important, or you've always been a very important figure. Spirit, tell me more about these forces that are controlling these people. You are on the road to success. We have Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Time to go out and have fun. So, disappointment in some affair. So like I said, you're moving in the direction of breaking some type of curse, breaking some type of fated thing that you were fated to experience. And because you're breaking it, it feels like an energy. It doesn't necessarily feel like an actual person. It feels like an overall energy that is utilizing people. This energy may have been assigned to you at birth to keep you cut off from breaking this fated life cycle. And on your Akashic path, like you've been coming up against this energy for a long time, not in just this lifetime but multiple lifetimes. Like this is breaking that fate where everyone in your family was born in the same poverty, or everyone in your family was fated to never be able to enjoy their life and travel, or fated to marry and commit to the same type of belief systems because it's like a part of your family's culture. There's something about this will of this destiny versus this fated path. A part of you cutting ties with those disappointing experiences has something to do with you taking a risk to cut people off, to follow your own north node, and to ignore any type of illusion or belief system that says you're doing the wrong thing, and really take a risk to step into your real authentic self and really let your higher self kind of move through all of these different, like it's like a sweeping or wiping free. Yeah, so you can be able to really express your creative energy. You're meant to inspire creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. Like, yeah, this is like people telling you what you can and can't wear, how you're supposed to move, what you're not supposed to do. Like if you feel like you want to be free from all of those stipulations or societal norms, people could be telling you, trying to put you in your place. Look at that. You see the grapes here, and in this picture, let me put it up closer. In this picture, she's eating the grapes, and it says time to go out and have fun. You may have like people around you that feel like you shouldn't be enjoying yourself. You should be working hard. You shouldn't have so much time on your hands to really stop and smell the roses. Advice from a friend. New home, new attitude. Some of you are going to be moving away. Okay? Letting your hair down. Having more love and romance in your life. You're taking a position of authority in your life for a reason, but don't let loneliness get to you. There's something about loneliness getting to you, feeling like someone has to go on this journey with you. Especially like if you've been committed traditionally to a certain belief system, or committed to one person for so long. Even if you're uncertain of what's to come of a situation, you're still being encouraged to trust your intuition despite not having proof that you're doing the right thing. That's the Spirit's overall message. You may not have physical proof that you're supposed to be doing something. You may not have physical proof that you're going to be that CEO, or physical proof that the person of your dreams is out there. You don't need physical proof, is what I heard. That energy is already with you. Yeah, you have a lot of people trying to pretend to be, I heard Princess and the Frog. So you have a lot of people trying to pretend to be your divine counterpart. They're trying to put on a facade. Yeah, it's like they're listening to things that you didn't get in your past. So a lot of energies that are coming up to you, it's like Cinderella. Okay, you know how everyone tried to pretend like they could wear the shoe, but the shoe never fit? So all of these people are trying to wear a shoe that they can't fill. All of these people are trying to hold a position in your life that they cannot maintain. That's where the facade is going to come in. And what they're using is, they need to know more about your past. What didn't you receive from your prior relationship that I can offer you? And whatever you say you didn't receive, they're going to do so much of that to hide their true intentions. And their true intentions is to kind of like use you to build themselves up. Look at that. and then they're going to leave you. Like, I'm the one you've been looking for type of energy. Okay, Spirit is saying wait for the right one. The right one won't ask you about your past, or they won't need to know details of your past. All right, yeah, they're not going to be trying to play games with you or confuse you. But you do have a lot of people around you that are like trying to try on shoes, trying to romantically pretend to be someone, like they can hold a torch to a person that's really more equally yoked with you, and they're utilizing your desire where you're looking for home, you're looking for friendships, you're looking for the right type of people in your life. And it's exhausting. And it's like they're coming to you trying to like offer you gifts and, you know, big offers, big gestures. Here is the key that you need to know, Taurus. Here is the key that you need to know. The people that do not have any romantic partner that comes towards you, whether they're new, old, or in between, Spirit said platonic as well. They're going to know they're going to want to know what your deal breakers are. What do I mean when I say that? You're very nurturing, right? You're very patient. You have a lot of unconditional love. You are just in Empress energy. You have a joy for birthing things, creating things, bringing things into fruition, right? These energies are going to want to know what your deal breakers are. So if you say my deal breaker is cheating, then this person is like, okay, cool. All I gotta do is not cheat on you, and I can give you the shitty version of me in all other areas. You know what I'm saying? Or let's say your deal breaker is you don't like to be lied to. Okay, well, I make sure I'm a better liar so you'll not really know that I'm lying to you. These people are going to want to know what you want and what your deal breakers are. And based off of what you shared to them about your past, they're going to try to embody your divine counterpart. Well, I just got to not be like the past person, or I just got to not be in my old energy. And Taurus will completely open up to me, open up that part of their brain that will allow me to brainwash them, that will allow me to, you know, paint a picture for them. But then you'll notice that there's something that's off, right? You may notice like you're up to something. You leave, you go somewhere, you do something that's off. And this person may be like, you're comparing me to the past person. You're not over the past person. No, what they're doing is they're a fox. They done jumped on this path with you, and they will say and do anything to not lose out on this opportunity with you this time, or to not lose you like the other person had to lose you. But your intuition is picking up that there's a third party energy. Your intuition is picking up, like when you dream, that there's something that you can't see. You could be literally seeing the faces of people, and you're just waiting for the proof to manifest. You're just waiting for, you know, confirmation that someone, when they go to work, they have their eye on someone else. You may be getting the message long before it even happens, and this person may be trying to tell you like, no, all I do is work, come straight home, you're being suspicious, or, you know, your intuition ain't never lied to you before. Why would it start lying to you now? And the truth is, it's like Spirit is telling you it's not going to work. It's not going to end. It's not going to happen pretty. This person just going to be a better liar every single time. They're going to use what they know from the past and try to be a better liar. And then if you refuse to be tamed willingly, or let them hold on to you and have their cake and eat it too, then all they're going to do is look online to see where they can hold you. They're going to start researching things like making savings accounts and trying to collect information that really proves that you are emotionally unstable or emotionally suspicious, and they feel like you need to get some help. Be aware of anyone that tells you like you need to get some mental help or you need to get some emotional help, because you tweaking. Especially if they don't support your spiritual practices. A lot of you're going to notice that people are defensive towards you, and they're going to start trying to paint you out to be someone that hallucinates or some shit like that. You know, yeah, they're going to start, they may even like try to imply that, like, I know that you are fickle, or I know that sometimes you like me, sometimes you don't, and that shows me certain type of behavior traits of someone that's mantic, or certain type of behavior traits of someone that isn't all there. So it's like they're gonna go to like someone that has the authority to offer some type of prescription, a marriage counselor that can really validate for them. Let's seek marriage counseling. So the marriage counselor can say, oh yeah, Taurus and this person, or vice versa, is exhibiting certain signs that have been created by the system, putting you on anxiety pills, putting you on certain different, medication. I'm not telling you not to do those things, but what I'm seeing here is someone has a malicious intent. Worst case scenario, if you try to leave them or you try to like separate yourself, they do plan on, trying to have some type of professional offer you help. And that's what they're willing to do, anything to keep you or you from having competition with anyone else. Look at that attachment, the 5 of Wands, and they're going to say, I'm just fighting for my marriage. I'm just fighting for my relationship, vice versa. So be aware, Taurus, of, all right, rescuing lost people. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Yeah, that's what they're going to tell these, the court system. This person is unwilling to change. I'm trying to do everything I can, a change for the better. So you're being kind of like forewarned. Someone is leaving your life, doing something risky, taking a chance, vacation. Be careful, do not take risks. So just like doing something risky, taking a chance, they're telling you do not take a risk with this person, these people. All right. Take care or there will be loss of material wealth. You're being encouraged to sweep out, clean house. All right. Surround yourself with better attitude, people that don't have such malicious intention. Let me get some more letters, because I feel like there's, like I said, there's a deceased person really trying to help you. Okay, like I said, this could be a guide. And for those of you, maybe you don't believe the same way, but sometimes, the people that we love, when they ascend, they may leave the earth early because whatever happens with their contract. But death isn't as finite as we think it is. And sometimes they're assigned to us, even if they betrayed us in life, to learn or to assure that we are not hindered in the future by any other energies that conducted themselves like they did in life, or vice versa. So take it how it resonates. But we have METQLXNTFN. This is a blank one. Take it how it resonates. Oh snap, I think we got, no, I thought it said talk to me. I mean, it could, with the blank letter, it could say talk to. This could be TEA. You got T. Very, very interesting. We got text. Text me. What's this one? Okay, that could be Texas. This could be happening in Texas. All right, this could be taxes as well. Someone could be trying to talk to you for taxes. There's something to do with someone's fate. Someone has a very long fate ahead of them. Someone could be fake as well, F-A-K-E. So those are the letters that I have there. They could resonate, they could not. But those are the messages that I have for you today, Taurus. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.